Hey, it's Jeff at 650 Cycle. Something a little bit different today. Something a little bit different with this video. I decided, since I have this bike here, I decided to do a video kind of going over some of those things on a motorcycle when you first get it. Some systems to look at, some things to check out. This bike is a 2001, so it's newer than anything that I normally work on by about 20 years. But it's not got a lot of miles on it. It's 20,000 miles, and the last time it was on the road was 2018. So definitely in that range where it needs some things looked at before you start riding it. The first thing was the front brakes. This belongs to my nephew-in-law. He picked it up, brought it over, asked if I'd go through some things, thought that he was going to need a new caliper. I was like, let's take a look first. So we've already gone through the front brake, and really all it was the fluid was brown, and it shouldn't be, and the bleeder was plugged, and once we got that resolved, we were able to bleed the caliper out, and it's got good brakes on the front now. Didn't need to do anything other than put a little bit of brake fluid in it. So got that done. The other thing that needs done, we need to go through some of the fluids. The battery was bad, so we picked up a battery. So I'm gonna go through some of that stuff with you in this video. Unfortunately, the brakes are already done. So other than that, I'm gonna kind of show you some things to check out when you pick up a motorcycle, regardless of how old it is. Things to look at and systems to go through. So let's go to it.
See how nice and clear that is? That's because it's brand new fluid in there. It was brown. You couldn't see anything beyond the fluid. So an important thing to check when you're buying is, what is the condition of this fluid? Does this master work? Is it just flopping around? Does it feel like it's pushing fluid? Those types of things. This particular one was not, well, it was pushing fluid. The fluid was not that great, and the caliper was kind of sticky on there. But we got that problem resolved. This bike has almost 21,000 on it, so less than 1,000 miles a year. Not exactly good ride miles. I've done that in 2 years on my Harley. A good looking bike overall. I'm not a cruiser fan, but something about this bike kind of stuck to me and said, you know, this is kind of nice. Something else to always check is the air filter. I have pulled this off. It looks like a brand new air filter on there, so this is good to go. Not going to do anything with it because it looks good. This bike is water cooled, so the coolant overflow is down here, and it's not an easy thing to check. However, I did check it. Looked online, and then somebody said put a tie strap or tie wrap down in there, and use that as your dipstick. So I did that, and there's plenty of coolant, and it was sticky like coolant, so it's not just water. We will keep an eye on it once we get it rolling. Something to keep an eye on. I don't feel like it needs flushed at this point. We'll see how it cools throughout the summer. There was a battery in here, and it wasn't any good, so we pulled it out and have a new one. I told him to pick up an AGM battery. However, he said there weren't any AGM batteries that the right style or the right size or whatever, so he just got a regular one. These are not maintenance free. When you get them, you have some liquid that you have to put in here and fill up each cell, and then put the caps back on, and then I put it on the charger all night, and it should be ready to go. So we're going to put this in today too. I also have some oil here that we are going to change, oil and a filter, and make sure that you get motorcycle oil, because that is what there is additives in here for the clutch. So it's important to run motorcycle oil, whether it's full synth or just regular. I'm a kind of a just regular kind of guy, but that's because I run old motorcycles, and that's what they were designed to run. I'm not sure if they run better with this or not. So but we're going to change the oil right now, so let's get to that. I gotta pull the filter off too. The oil doesn't look too bad. It's a little brown, but all things considered. Pull that filter off. Not a thing in there, wow. Dry. There was nothing in the filter because it hasn't run in so long, everything's drained down into the pan. Put a little oil on that seal. Snug it up by hand, give it a little bit more than that. I cannot stand when you take somewhere to get your oil changed and they crank that filter on there like it needs to be torqued to 100 foot-pounds. Drives me nuts. This bike is super light, in my opinion, mainly because I'm used to a Harley. But since it is a cruiser, I find that it is really light. So I still got the oil draining. While it's draining, before I refill it, I'm gonna go ahead and put the starter in. These are aftermarket, and I don't know what they're for. This is not a factory connection. Really don't know what it's for. There are some lights on the front, but those are factory. So I don't know what this is for. I don't see any extra lights or anything, so I don't know, but I'll put it on there. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. That's something to look for is, you know, when you're looking at the bike, does it have extra wiring? What's it for? Did somebody, you know, do some kind of job wiring stuff in? Those types of things. Always be on the lookout for some homegrown stuff. I really don't like this, and I don't know what it's for. Since I just hooked everything up, let's give it a shot. I have lights like I'm supposed to cancel my turn signals. Amazing, remarkable. Headlight's not on. Maybe it comes on after it starts. Got tail light. So all the lights are working. That's always something good to check for. Make sure everything's, all the lights and everything. We cannot fire this because there's no oil in it. Let's talk about tires. I always recommend replacing the tires regardless of how they look or how old you think they are. There is a date code on there, but I still say replace the tires. Sean is going to replace the tires. This one's not too bad. It's not really down to the wear bars yet. It's getting close, but if you think about it, it's been 5 years since, at least 5 years since this bike has been on the road. 20,000 miles. This is probably, I'm guessing, the third set of tires. So there's a good chance these tires are at least 10 years old. The back one, let's take a look at that. The back one absolutely needs replaced. It's already flattened off. It's no longer a curved surface. It's very flat in the center. It's down really far on the treads in the center. This is mid-Michigan, so a motorcycle doesn't necessarily get a lot of time on the sides, but this tire definitely needs replaced. I have talked to Sean about it. He is going to get new tires for it, so that is on his list. The oil is still draining, so I'm going to wait till that's done draining, and then we'll put some in it, and then we're going to fire this thing up. I think it'll fire. When I was in checking the air filter, I hit the throttle to see if stuff was moving. And this bike actually has a accelerator pump on it, so it gave a good shot of gas in there. So we're gonna go with that. Okay. This, I forgot to mention, has a brace across the top. Put that on. Probably should have done that before. I only had two bolts in it when I took it apart, so. Dang it. There, the battery is secure. It is missing one up here, but my gosh, that ain't going anywhere. I got the plug back in, the filter's back on, I got 1 quart in. Takes around 3 quarts with filter change. So, 2 more quarts to put in, we'll be good to go. Alright. It says 3.1 quarts with the filter. It has 3 quarts. I think it'll be okay. I think we're about ready to fire this thing. And you don't have a big fat flathead. Don't stick your nose in it. Come on, get over here. Stick your nose in that oil. Battery's in, oil's been changed. See what happens. Give it a little choke. Fuel's in reserve. She wants to. Check to see how much gas was in it. Maybe it is out. There's fuel in it. Don't look bad. Don't smell too bad. Move this to the prime. It's starting to. Let's turn this down to here. Not bad. Can't take any throttle there. It's not taking any throttle. Doesn't want to take any throttle.
on choke. It's getting a little smoky in here, so I think I'm going to push it out and let the dog go in the house. Because his name is Harley, but he doesn't like loud noises, so he's not going to like the Harley at all. I'm going to run it out on the cement and see if I can't get it to idle without choke and take a little bit of throttle. So good signs, though. Good signs of what's going on. Having sat 5 years, there's not a lot of gas in here, so I'm definitely going to get some fresh gas and put in here and go from there. Choke's on. Idles with the choke on. I can give it some throttle. Shut the choke off. It doesn't want to run. So we're really close. I think I'm going to call it a day with this though. I'm kind of out of time for the day. I'm not sure what the issue is with it not wanting to run off a choke. It might just need to get warmed up. It's raining outside right now, so that's really nice. Yeah, I love this weather. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this was just to kind of give you an idea of some things to go through. I went through, the lights are working, I got the front brake working, the coolant, I changed the oil, put a battery in it. So basic things that you need to do to get the bike running. And it's not perfect yet, but we'll get there. And I think you get an idea of what it is that you need to go through when you get a new bike, whether it's a 20-year-old bike, whether it's a 40-year-old bike, whether it's something that's brand new. It's all things that should be checked and you should be looking for. So, joke's on. Well, there you go. There's some things to do when you get a new-to-you motorcycle, regardless of how old it is, especially one that's been around for a few years and maybe has not been ridden a lot, like this one, and has sat for a few years, like this one. It's been 5 years. Go through the brakes, front and rear, get those working really good, change your fluids, oil change, probably going to need a new battery, and check your tires. Those are the basic stuff to check. The carburetor issue on this one I think is probably just an oil adjustment, so I'll figure out what that is and adjust that, and it's the same kind of thing that you're going to run into. The carburetors might be gummed up, it depends on the fuel that was in it, things like that. So things to do when you get a new to you motorcycle. Make sure you like this video, but give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content like this. Drop a comment down there if you're interested in anything that I'm doing or have a comment about anything. I usually respond to those. So follow me on Facebook and Instagram at 650Cycle. And until we meet again, ride safe.